The 2019 World Rugby Under-20 Championship gets underway at the Club de Rugby Ateneo Inmaculada in Santa Fe in Argentina, about 4 hours north of Buenos Aires. The second time this championship has been held in Argentina, and it's a great crowd rolling in for the start of the tournament. One of two venues with matches also being played today in Rosario, and a great crowd rolling in. It's early in the morning here in Argentina. The sun is shining and it's perfect conditions for rugby. As we take a look at the three pools of four teams, let's take a look at Pool A. Argentina, the hosts and the 6 seeds. Fiji, France and Wales. Their best finish was third in 2008. As we take a look at Pool B, and the current Oceania champions head up this pool. Australia, they take on Italy today, and then you have England, the 3-time champions, and Ireland, the under-20 Six Nations Grand Slam champions. Pool C, New Zealand, the 4th seeds and the most successful side in the history of the under-20s championships with 6 titles. They take on Georgia today. South Africa and Scotland round out Pool C. Australia take on Italy for match 1 of the Under-20s World Championship here at the Club de Rugby Ateneo Inmaculada in Santa Fe. And it's going to be a cracking Pool B clash here between these two sides, as I say, a very good afternoon to the two captains, David Ruggeri of Italy and Fraser McWright from the Australian team. Our referee today is Pali DeLuca, as they get set to see where both sides will be running. Let's get a look at the two teams, and Australia first up. Bell, Lonergan and Nasser in the front row. Wood and Hosea, the Melbourne Rebels and Melbourne Rising Star in the second row. Wilson, McWright, the captain, and Harris in the back row. Harrison and McDonald in the halves. Nwanganita, Wasi, Riley and Lucas, the back three. Lolesio and Tupou are the centres today. And this is the Italian side. Drudy, Marinello and Nocera in the front row. Stoyan and Parolo in the second row. And a big, abrasive back row of Chianucci, the captain Ruggeri and Finotto at number 8. Now, a new law in the Under-20s World Championship means that the sides can name 28 players. They can still only use 23. 16, 17 and 18 are the front row replacements. So you can use 5 extra players out of those extra reserves. Fraser McWright of Australia and David Ruggeri of Italy getting ready to enter the arena here at the Club de Rugby Ateneo Inmaculada in Santa Fe in Argentina. And it's a very good afternoon to Pumas legend in commentary, Leonardo Senatore. Welcome, Leo.
Hello, Andrew. Hello, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here in Santa Fe for the beginning of this amazing tournament. For the second time in history, we have it here in Argentina, so I am very proud of it.
Yeah, it's very good to be here in Argentina, in Santa Fe, as the Italian and Australian sides enter the field of play. A great crowd rolling in, Leo, and some locals in here enjoying their mate and really getting set for some great rugby action.
Yes. Not many times we have the opportunity to see international players here, even if they are young. I think they have a lot to show to us and the crowd that came today.
Let's get set for the anthems for the two nations.
Damas y caballeros, nos ponemos de pie para entonar respetuosamente los himnos nacionales. Primeramente será el himno nacional de Australia. Ahora escucharemos el himno nacional de Italia.
Stirring renditions of the two national anthems. Australia getting set to take on Italy as we take a look at the two sides. And for Australia, a big forward pack, but in that back line, Leonardo Senatore, it's Isaac Lucas who is the man to watch.
Yes, Andrew, Isaac Lucas made his debut in Super Rugby this year. It is a very exciting player and one to watch from Australia.
He certainly is. As we take a look at the Italian side, some big boppers up front. Rudy Marinello, Nocera, and their big back row also. They've got a big forward pack. Ruggeri, the number 7, is the skipper, and some exciting players out wide. As we take a look at the replacements for the two sides, and just a new law in this Under-20s World Championship. There are 28 players named. The 16, 17 and 18 will always be the front row replacements, but you can use a further 5 players from anyone on that bench. So exciting new law variation today as Pali De Luca takes the whistle today for our first match of the Under-20s World Championships. A proud moment for Pali in front of home fans from Argentina.
We are waiting for the countdown.
Vamos, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, comienza el partido.
We are underway here in the Under-20s World Championship. Australia taking on Italy, and it's a deep kickoff from the Junior Wallabies. Early on, Italians caught without their scrum half. Stoyan had to go and step in. The biggest scrum half you've ever seen. Italy happy to have a couple of settling runs from their big forwards. And now they're looking to clear. And it sprays off the side of the boot early from Italy. The number 10, Garbisi. A solid start defensively from the Australians, Leo.
Yes, I think Australia is showing that that the guys are going to present battle in everywhere, and they have a good line out for his first attack.
Inside the 22, the Junior Wallabies can't find the mark though, so it'll fall into the hands of Marinello from Italy. First mistake at set piece for the Junior Wallabies, and that's a better clearance from Garbisi. Into touch up towards halfway. Lachlan Lonergan in the number 2 jersey for the Junior Wallabies. That's better. And big shots on Will Harrison. Marinello rushed out of the line. It was a huge collision in the midfield. Harrison got straight back up, but concern straight away for Andre Marinello. Here's another look at it, Leo. Huge hit in the midfield.
Yes, we can see a good line speed from Italy. A great collision, but unfortunately for Italy, his player is a little bit concerned because of, of that hit.
It was a big shot in the midfield. Harrison bounced straight back up. The Junior Wallabies fly half. The Italian side had stacked their defensive line with a couple of big forwards and rushed up out of the line. Andre Marinello from the AS Ragas Tarvisium club.
Yes, you can always talk about Italians teams. You can imagine that they are going to be physical, because if you watch the senior team, they are very physical. So we can see that over here too.
Of course, we do hope that Andre Marinello is okay. We won't be showing replays until we know that he is okay. Looks to be some movement, so that's good. But a good crowd in here. You spoke before the game, Leonardo, about how proud you are as an Argentinian to have the tournament here in Argentina this year, the second time that the tournament's been played here. It must make you proud.
Yes, as I told you before, I think it's a good opportunity for the people here in Santa Fe and in Argentina to come and see international players, even if they are young. I think there are a lot of players that in a couple of years are going to be the future stars of our rugby.
They are a very strong national team. Of course, the Jaguares in the Super Rugby competition, a very successful side this year. So this is just the next step, actually hosting tournaments in the country.
Yes, and it's an opportunity for the provinces, because Jaguares always plays in Buenos Aires because of the trips of the teams in Super Rugby. They are always playing in Buenos Aires, but for the people in the provinces, it's a good opportunity, as I said before.
Santa Fe and Rosario, the two regions hosting the tournament this year. It'll be Nicolo Tadia coming on for Andre Marinello. That's an early replacement for the front row in Italy. But as we were saying, Santa Fe and Rosario region hosting the tournament. It's beautiful countryside around here.
Yes.
Yes, yeah. Both.
They don't do
no, I didn't, so I just stay with him. Okay, I saw him on the floor, I okay.
As we just hear the referee, Pali De Luca, having a quick chat to the Italian side. Both sides need to stay warm. It's quite early and quite chilly in the morning here in Argentina.
Yes, but the sun is out. I think, wow, it was a big hit, yeah?
Yeah, big hit, big collision in the midfield.
Hopefully it's okay.
Yeah, we do hope he's okay. He's being stretchered off. Getting the best possible attention from the officials here in Argentina. And clapped off by both sides. So we wish Andre Marinello very well. So already the crowd being treated to some wonderful rugby. And now we will have the first scrum.
This is the mark, okay? Remember what we talked before? Be patient. Remember what we talked before? Be patient, okay? Yes.
The referees will not tolerate any skullduggery at scrum time, so a big first scrum for both these sides. It'll be Australia with the feed.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
Michael McDonald puts it in for Australia. Italy with a big drive, and they've won the tight head. Huge scrum from Italy. They win the penalty. A psychological blow early in this game at the set piece.
Amazing scrum from Italy. I think it's very important for a team, the scrum. It's a psychology battle that if you win it, I think you have an advantage on your opponent. They are low, they push together, they recover the ball. I think it's fantastic.
It was a big scrum from the Italian pack. The replacement Nicolo Tadia coming on at hooker, and has an immediate impact with his two fellow front rowers in Drudi and Nocera. And Italy will have a shot for first points in the Under-20s World Championship. Bit of a breeze blowing here, so that one just fell off the tee. It's a long kick for goal, about 48 out.
Yeah, it's a difficult kick.
Garbisi for first points. The wind swirling here in Santa Fe. Struck it. It's ugly off the boot. So a let off for the Australians, and Harrison sends it downfield and puts it into touch. A lovely touch finder inside the Italians' half.
Great kick.
This one, not so much.
No, not this one. I was talking about the kick of the Australian player.
Harrison bouncing back off the deck after getting rocked early on. And puts his boot to good effect. Italy attacking from their own half. Garbisi in the midfield. Mazza. They come around the corner. Chianucci with a run. Tadia. Little second man play from Italy. And Chianucci can't hold on to it. Pass was behind him from Moscardi. Keeping it tight. One-off stuff now from Italy. Fusco with the box kick. It was popped back to him. And Harry Wilson winds up for the Junior Wallabies. Little stutter step there from Michael Wood. Got through a gap. Now, Angus Bell with his first touch. Wood, second little carry, beat the first couple of tackles and driven over the advantage line. Still going, Michael Wood. Harrison inside from Lalesio to Isaac Lucas. He's dangerous. Isaac Lucas into the backfield, brought down inside the 22. Running onto it is the captain, McWright. Australia breaking the line. Isaiah. Pass it to his second row teammate. Bell. Centre field. Aussies looking dangerous. Lovely pickup from the Junior Wallabies. The first try will be scored by Harris. A nice little offload in the tackle. McDonald sniping around the edges, and Will Harris scores the first try for the Junior Wallabies.
It was a very good try from the whole team. They start with the break line of Isaac Lucas. And after that, everything goes forwards. It was a very, very good try. A very good teamwork.
Michael McDonald just sniping around the ruck as Harrison adds the extras. 7 points to 0 here in Santa Fe. Australia leading Italy. Let's another look at it, Leo.
I think this is the finish, but everything starts with the break line, and after that everything is easier. They keep the moment on, and they score a very good try.
Junior Wallabies in possession. 7 points to 0 they lead. Deft hands from Wilson. The back row showing lovely skills at the moment for the Junior Wallabies. Now Harrison puts it high inside the Italian half and running it back. Oh, lovely little break there from Trula. But he lost it forward. Jacopo Trula showed some nice little footwork there in the tackle, but just couldn't quite hold on to it.
This side. I'm coming this side, okay?
Will Harris with the first try for Australia. Some tongue twisters in the Australian side. You've got Harry Wilson in the back row with Will Harris, and then Will Harrison at number 10. So some real tongue twisters there.
Let's see what happens in this scrum.
Both teams are going inside, okay? Wait for me, higher. Okay, I will try to do it higher, okay? Wait for me, you're going inside. Before I say the set, both teams. Okay, this is the mark. Don't move your foot. Okay.
Plenty of chatter at the scrum time. The Aussies were really dealt a massive blow in the first scrum of the match. Italy with the tight head win, so this is really under the pump at set piece.
Set.
The Italian scrum. Very strong indeed. Here comes the shove again. This time the Junior Wallabies get it out quickly, but it's fumbled in the midfield. Alessio couldn't hold on to it. So the Italians now have an attacking scrum.
Play the ball, okay? I think it was okay.
Yes, I think the pressure that Italia is getting with the scrum, it makes Australia make a handling mistake, and we have an attacking scrum for Italy, and it's a good opportunity to see what they have.
Same sequence, please. Give him space, please. Your shoulder. Thank you. Crouch. Bind. Okay.
Junior Wallabies not happy at scrum time, that's for sure.
16.
They're going to have a chat here.
No, I will talk, okay? before the match, we talk something, you agree with it, okay? And now you are not respecting it. Okay, when I say crouch, you must crouch. After the bind, you need a gap. When you go back, when you go down, you are already engaged, okay? So take distance, take your distance. We need to have a gap before the engage, before the set, okay? And I need a clear picture from you going straight, okay? I don't want your shoulder inside, outside.
There's a lot of voices coming Pali De Luca's way, isn't there? A lot of people really trying to tell him what's happening.
Good.
Yes, I
Good
think
there. Comfortable. Good.
it's about
Stand back on.
the instability of the scrum. He wants to fix that.
Set.
Steady scrum, holding well. Here they go, Gabisi to Trula, who steps the first tackle, gets it out wide. It's a lovely effort there from Mba, but he's tackled into touch. Just 5 out from the Australian line. Michael Mba, dangerous, and so is Jacopo Trula, the Italian fullback.
Yes, it was a good line of the Italians' backs, and they waste a good opportunity to score a try and start again.
McDonald out of the box, puts it into touch just on the 22. Australia still under a lot of pressure here from Italy. Italy win it at the front, set up the maul. Australia driving them in field. And you heard the referee there say the Italian player dragged it down, so it's a turnover. The Junior Wallabies did well to hold that one out. A lot of pressure at maul time there, Leo.
Yes, I think you have to be more. Yeah, we can see now the break line of Isaac Lucas. He kept the ball and keep the momentum for his team, and Will Harris finished it very well. But I would like to say that Italia should be more effective because they are wasting a lot of opportunities, and that is going to reflect into the result at the end.
Set.
Big scrum again from Italy. McDonald caught at the back. And an advantage forced the error. Again, the Italian scrum causing the Junior Wallabies plenty of concern. And it's having a knock-on effect for the handling in the back line.
Mark.
Yes, it is a great work from the Italian forwards. They are putting a lot of pressure on the scrum, and that helps the scrum half to recover the ball. So it's another opportunity, and let's see if they can take advantage of it.
No, guys, head to head now. You go inside, you go outside. Okay, it's clear.
Leo, how did the Australians combat this Italian scrum?
I think in the not the last one, the other one, they stayed low, they stayed down. I think they should stay
good space there.
Very low and try to maintain the position and not to push, because as soon they move a foot, they go back.
The Australians win the penalty.
Number 3.
Pali De Luca is not going to tolerate any more skullduggery at scrum time, so Australia get out of jail this time. They earn the penalty, And Nwanganitawasi puts it into touch up towards halfway. Here's another look at the scrum.
Yeah, I think it's very good news for the baby Wallabies. They need to fix the scrum, and the penalty is very good for them.
They win the line out as well. Harrison to Harry Wilson in the midfield. Michael Wood's been industrious early on and beat the first tackle. It's play on. Lucas now shifts it out to Nwanganitawasi. The Australian scythe into the Italian half with ease. Hosea. Quick ball. McDonald. They have the penalty advantage. The Junior Wallabies. The pressure was on McDonald, the scrum half. Lucas at first receiver. To Lolesio, who shaped to pass, but took it into contact. They win the penalty, though.
You can't touch him.
Alessandro Fusco, the culprit this time around.
Yeah, go to the board. Yep. Point.
Fraser McWright points to the sticks. So Will Harrison will have a shot to make it a 10-point lead. The Junior Wallabies absorbed a lot of pressure down the other end, and then with a lot of ease made it up the other end, Leo.
Yes, it's very important to hold that pressure that you said. They I don't know how to say it, but I think they had a great defense, and after that they win a penalty, and that makes them very effective. That is very important.
Yeah, the big bodies, the big forwards carrying in the midfield and making good meters over the advantage line.
Yeah, a lot of good lines from 10. We can see that from Australia. They are doing very well.
As Will Harrison looks to add another 3 points to the total. The flags go up. It's 10 points to 0 here in Santa Fe. The Australian Junior Wallabies up against the Azzurrini from Italy. 10-minute period of play there where the Junior Wallabies were under the pump, but they didn't concede any points.
Yes, you can see how important it is to have a good kicker in your team.
As we speak of kickers, Nwanganitawasi finds touch up towards halfway, but it'll be in Junior Wallabies territory, so a chance now for Italy to attack.
The gap is closed. The line is gold marked. Blue.
The referees clamping down on the gap being closed at line-out time.
Don't close it up.
One of the hot spots for the referees as Nabisi looks for the wraparound player, couldn't find him, and it's in the possession of Lolesio from the Junior Wallabies. Little chip kick from Harrison, and Harry Wilson's out there, but it's been picked up by Garbisi from Italy.
Yes.
Stoyan takes it for a run. Turned over by McWright, but it'll be a penalty. Off their feet. The Aussie skipper, the culprit this time round. And Italy put it into the corner. This is a very bold play, Leo.
Yes, they need to be more effective. We can see here the penalty of the Australian guy. He wasn't on fit. And it's very important to see what happened with this ball for Italy.
Stoyan wins the line out. And Italy set up the ball. They have the penalty advantage. Fusco stepping. Italy are over. Are they just short?
Yeah. Good. Yeah, yeah. Okay, for me it was short. I would take if he rounded.
Mastandrea.
To the penalty, okay?
They're going to have a look at it.
Ryan, can you hear
Let's
me?
have a listen.
Okay, on-field decision not right, but we want to check if he grounded the ball. Okay. Okay, on-field decision not right. We want to check if he grounded. If he didn't ground it, I'm gonna go back to the penalty for contact in the air early. Okay.
Okay, stand by. We'll line up the footage.
Yeah.
It's close.
Very close. Very close.
Eduardo Mastandrea. Very hard to tell. Looks short.
In my opinion, looks short. I think Italia is wasting too many opportunities.
Oh, actually,
Yeah?
it's close.
Let's see. It's difficult to see. Remember that the ref needs to see clearly that is try.
Hawkeye technology getting in nice and tight.
Looks try for me.
Eduardo Mastandrea.
It needs to be 100% secure to award the try.
Did the ball go down?
Pally, I have a decision.
Yeah.
I don't have clear-cut evidence of a grounding, so stay with your on-field decision
Okay.
and go back for your penalty.
Good. Short, no try. We're gonna go back for the penalty. Okay.
Can you look for the delay?
Yeah, no, but it was okay.
Yeah, but can you just look for it?
Sure, but it was okay.
There you have it. No try. It was oh so close for Eduardo Mastandrea.
We didn't show anything. We have a new ball here.
And there's plenty of chatter going on out there. So Garbisi puts it back into touch.
Your mark. Careful with the timing, okay? Yeah.
I think it's a good call. Italia is confident about his right. Let's see what.
Parolo wins it. And this time a short arm penalty. The junior Wallabies. You heard Fraser McWright before speak to the referee about delaying the line-out jump.
15.
And now Pali DeLuca has listened. Harrison puts it
What a
right
kick.
downfield.
What a kick.
It'll still be Italian ball, but they're back on halfway. Italy putting plenty of pressure on the Aussies at the moment. Junior Wallabies having to defend to win. Garbisi. This time they get it out to Mba with a bit of room to move. Isaac Lucas brings him down. And it's a little dart down the short side from Fusco. Getting quick ball, Italy now. And over the advantage line. Nocera. Big front rower takes it for a run. The Aussies driving over with the counter-ruck though, and they've turned it over. Josh Nasser has the ball. And now the counter-ruck coming from Italy. But the junior Wallabies win the penalty.
Then you play in the floor. Number 8.
Mirko Finotto.
That jackal I was on, was that close?
The contract?
Yeah, on the pilfer.
The contact was okay. Okay, then he played the ball in the floor.
You know how I was on the ball? Was that close to getting the turnover?
Fraser
I think
McWright just
you were okay to the ball, and you were fit. You lose it.
asking for a bit of coaching from the referee.
Yeah, he's talking about the other penalty, I think. It's another opportunity that Italy wasted.
Nawanga Nitawasi puts it into touch. You're right. Italy getting some good purchase over the advantage line, but not able to finish anything off. Junior Wallabies line out has been not great today thus far. A knock on at the top, so it'll be an Italian scrum once again. Can Italy convert any of this pressure into some points, Leo?
Italia is doing a great work at the set pieces. I think in the line out in the scrum, they are putting a lot of pressure over Australia, but they can't finish what they start at the set pieces.
The scrum and the line out a real source of drama for the Junior Wallabies.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
And a huge strength for this Italian team. It's there for Fusco.
The ball is out.
It comes out for Michael Wood from the Junior Wallabies. He threw a loose pass and then had to go back and dive on it himself. And so Harrison looking for grass. No one back there. And in fact, Trula has to go back, and it's going to be too big. So we'll come back for the scrum. A let off for Italy there.
Yeah, big mistake.
Yeah, I saw it. Okay, your number 7 lost the ball. The ball was outside.
Australia have a lot of confidence in his defense. That's why they kick a lot and they chase. But Italy doesn't do any damage on Australia.
Go back, this is the mark, go back. Step back, thank you.
Pally, the mark is another 5 meters towards the Australian line.
Again?
The mark for the scrum is another 5 meters towards the Australian line.
The mark is here.
Yes.
Thank you.
So the TMO just interjecting there and letting Ali DeLuca know that the mark's another 5 meters advance up the field for Italy. It's a big hoist there from Harrison. Way too big. Plenty of chatter. We apologise for the coarse language up front.
Set.
Plenty of passion at scrum time. Big scrum from Italy. Oh, the whistle went before it came out for Moscati.
Okay. Keep your bind. Keep your bind. Teon, stay here. This side. 9. This is mark. Ready? Go back, please. 9.
Italian front row, Drudy, Tadia and Nocera. The replacement Tadia on the field very early in this game, but has made a huge impact at scrum time.
Good space. Thank you. Crouch. Bind. Both teams, when you go down, you are inside. If you want a free kick, stay there, okay? If you want a free kick, stay there. Don't move forward, don't move forward.
Ali DeLuca not happy.
No, you can't go forward. Okay, stay there.
Plenty of chatter in the scrum, isn't there, Leo? Both sides trying to get the psychological advantage.
I think nobody's comfortable with this. No, Italy is not having a consistency in the scrum, and the ref is not comfortable with the discipline of both teams.
Wallabies hold it this time. Fusco to Garbisi. Sends it across to Moscati, and now Mba. Not a lot of room to move. Counter ruck coming from the Aussies, but Parolo up over the advantage line, and now his second row partner, Stoyan. Come back the other way, Kianucci. Little dart there from Fusco. Looking to keep the ball fast, the Italian side. Fusco gets it to Nocera. Stoyan brought down centre field. Only about 15 out, the Italian side. Keeping it tight. Trulla. Stepping, brought down by Harris. And the Junior Wallabies win the penalty.
It's a great defense from Australia. I think that's why they won the Oceania Cup. Michael Wood.
Yeah, he won the turnover,
went
Michael
over,
Wood.
yeah. He gets the turnover, and Australia gets more confidence in defense.
Yeah, you said it before, Leo. The Oceania champions, the Junior Wallabies this year, they defeated New Zealand to 0. So that defence was really the basis of that championship.
Yeah, you can see that they are very comfortable defending in the match. Italy have a lot of position, but doesn't do anything to the Australian team.
Set piece, still a real drama for the Junior Wallabies, and the Italians win it. Mazza in the midfield. Junior Wallabies win the turnover again, though. Really happy to defend at the moment, the Junior Wallabies. Wanganitawasi doing the kicking to touch for the Aussies.
They are
a big boot.
They are losing a lot of balls at the line-outs, but they are winning a lot of turnovers in the ground.
Yeah, absolutely right. Junior Wallabies that really need to work on their set piece. This time they win it. Harrison. Little out the back ball to Wanganitawasi. McDonald gets it quickly, and over the advantage line now, Hosea. He's lost it forward, and Fusco comes away with it. And Italy, Drudy, the big loose head. Once again, though,
Yeah, okay, just knock on.
Junior Wallabies, real pests at the breakdown. They'll come back for the first knock on.
In that kind of passes, I prefer to keep the ball rather than throw it to anywhere and lose it.
Please go back.
I think
Thank you.
if Australia can keep the moment and keep the
Repeat
ball,
last sequence.
they
Last
will
sequence.
hurt more to
Repeat it,
Italy.
Australia really comfortable just defending at the moment.
Yeah. Come on, boys.
10 points to 0 they lead.
Come on. Come on.
8 minutes to play in this half. Here's another look at the error.
Yeah, as I said, I think those 50-50 pass, I think that are too difficult to do it. So it's better if you keep the ball and maintain the position for your team, especially if you are dominating as Australia.
Bye. Set.
Territory really being dominated by the Italians today, but they haven't been able to turn that into points at the moment. Garbisi to Moscati over the advantage line. And they're digging. Italy. Finotto. The replacement, Tadia. Solid contact. And now Fusco. It's a little dink over the top. And Isaac Lucas does well to control it with his boot. And is looking for touch. And it goes into touch over halfway. So Isaac Lucas, a lovely kick.
Good work from Lucas, sending Italy to their field again. And they have to start again.
You can see Italy trying to get over that advantage line and use some different tactics now. Win the line out, now set up the maul. Fusco cracking the whip on his forward pack. Now he puts it high. Riley's underneath it for Australia. The Italian pressure is good. And it's picked up by the skipper, Ruggeri. Nocera. Met heavily in the midfield. Garbisi. And a lovely line there from Matza. Beat the first tackle, got over the advantage line, but it's the skipper. Fraser McWright, the junior Wallabies again, winning the turnover at the breakdown.
Very good work on defense. You can see the spaces, the line speed. Big collisions. And a great kick.
Now Wanganita Wasi noticed that there was no one back for Italy and chewed off as many metres as he could.
Yeah, you can see how he's jackal very well. He's on the ball very fast.
Yeah, that's so much.
And another one turnover for Australia. We are getting used to see this in this match.
Haven't spent a very long time at all up this end of the field as McDonald goes around the corner. Tupou steaming onto it. One try to the junior Wallabies thus far. Hosea driven backwards in the tackle. Harris lost it forward. So another mistake at the business end from the junior Wallabies. Italy doing well to put pressure on the ball runners there. Spent very little time up this end of the field today thus far, Leo.
Yeah, it's I think both sides are doing a good work on defense because they put a lot of pressure, and that makes the other one do a mistake or a handling error.
Yeah. Come on.
Let's see how Italy
Good. Step back.
get an exit from here. It's very important to keep the wrestle like this.
Italy, big improvers in the under-20s competition, finishing 8th last year and the year before. So starting to get some consistency.
Bang! Set! 9.
Fusco puts it in. Now Italy get the drive on, looking to win the penalty. Keep the pressure on the junior Wallabies. They now have the penalty advantage. Huge scrum from Italy. It's really been the strength of their game this afternoon. They just need to be able to turn it into points.
That was what I want to say. They know they have an advantage in the scrum, and they take it. They have a penalty, and they're going to throw line out on the Australian field. And let's see if they can do any try or score, because they have quality balls, but they cannot finish it.
Another line-out win for the Azzurrini. Matza running back on the angle off Garbisi. Tadia driven back in the tackle. Junior Wallabies happy to defend here. Michael Wood holding him up off the ground. And it's a turnover. Once again, the Junior Wallabies on the back of their defence, forcing the error.
Ali, 2 minutes.
Good.
The Italian bench, of course, 28 player squads now at the moment for the Under-20s World Championships.
Thank you.
The front row replacements are always 16, 17 and 18, and then any other 5 players down to 28 can be used.
Coach! Bind! Set!
Junior Wallabies win the short arm, a little push there early from the Azzarini, and that one goes out on the full, so an error from the Junior Wallabies.
Use the line. Use the line.
Plenty of Under-20s World Championship experience on the Australian bench as well. A lot of players playing in their second tournament. That one wasn't straight. So just a few errors creeping into both sides' game at the moment as time ticks down to half-time.
Yes, I think they are tired.
Scrum.
Or I don't know, because they are making mistakes, followed by another mistake. And you can see it from the both sides.
Big binding, okay.
It is early in the morning here in Argentina. Might that have something to do with it?
Yeah,
Not enough coffee.
I think the most important thing to do is to watch this type of rugby or this type of match that we don't have
Coach!
too many opportunities to see.
Bind! Set!
Beautiful day here in Argentina, in
It's okay.
Santa Fe,
Time is
as the
yours.
pressure comes on to Michael McDonald once again. Junior Wallabies driven backwards. They hold onto the ball though. Bell.
9.
Wilson running over the advantage line. Strong run by the Aussie back row. Alessio run a lovely line on the inside, looking for support, puts it on the toe. Will it sit up for Nwanga Nitawasi? It does, but the defender comes across, and it's a beautiful try-saving tackle. The Junior Wallabies still on the attack, and they crash over the line, and it's Lonergan.
Qué lindo. What a beautiful try. It's a great try from Australia.
Right on the stroke of half-time. A huge blow for Italy.
Great line, great hard line from Lolesio. And he kicked the ball very precisely.
Ali, all good with the try.
Perfect.
And the winger couldn't finish it, but kept the ball and kept the momentum. And they finish it very well. I think it's a repetition of we saw in the whole first half. Australia is very effective, and Italia is having problem to score.
The Junior Wallabies on the back of their defence, making the Azzarini pay. Harrison to add the extras. Flags go up. So on the stroke of half-time, the Junior Wallabies score, and they take the lead into the half-time break. Australia 17, Italy 0.
Final del primer tiempo. Resultado parcial. Australia 17, Italia 0. A partir de ahora vamos a disfrutar de coreografías de Academia de 15. Fuerte el aplauso. Academia de 15 son campeones nacionales y actualmente hace 2 años campeones latinoamericanos en lo que es ritmos urbanos. La música fue dictada por uno de los mejores DJs de la Argentina. Varones y mujeres, adolescentes y adultos llevaron un vestuario propio de la disciplina, vistosos y bloqueados.
Back.
Sudáfrica, Georgia y Escocia. El U20 Championship es el principal torneo juvenil de nuestro deporte y más de 650 jugadores lo han usado como parte del camino hacia el rugby de test. Entre ellos, grandes figuras del rugby argentino, como el capitán de los Pumas, Pablo Matera, el goleador histórico Nicolás Sánchez y el capitán de Jaguares, Jerónimo de la Fuente. En un instante vamos a estar actualizando lo que está ocurriendo en el hipódromo de Rosario. Los invitamos al FanFest aledaño a esta cancha.
Australia taking on Italy in the Under-20s World Championships match 1, and it is Australia leading the Italians 17 points to 0 at half-time. We're almost set for kick-off in the second half, and Leonardo Senatore joins me. And Leo, what do the Italians need to do to get back into this game in the second half?
As I said before, they need to be more effective. They are having a good day at the office, with the forwards going forwards, with the backs breaking the line, but they didn't finish any play. And in the other side, Australia did the opposite. They have been very, very, very effective. So I think they only have to finish their plays.
Absolutely. They've had plenty of chances, Italy, whereas the Wallabies, junior Wallabies, have only had 1 or 2 chances and scored both times.
And also, we are seeing repetitive actions in the game. Italian guys attacking all the time, and the strong defense from Australia, turnovers, great collisions, big hits, and that makes the difference. I think they are Italy gets frustrated every time they attack, and Australia win confidence with the defense.
They've certainly defended confidently, the junior Wallabies. A couple of replacements on the field I can see already for Italy. Antoine Coffey on the field for Italia.
I don't know why that player was in the bench. Antoine Coffey. I heard that he had a very good performance last year for Italy.
Garbisi gets us underway in the second half of this first match in the Under-20s World Championships of 2019 in Santa Fe. And it is Australia leading Italy 17 points to 0. Antoine Coffey on the field for Italy, who've been very good at set-piece time but haven't been able to finish off any of their opportunities. And as I say that, the Italians lose the ball at line-out time, and Lonergan, the try scorer, crashes into the Italian line. Josh Nasser, his front row partner, taking it for a run. The captain, McWright, we had a stormer of a first half. Harrison across to Lalesio. Got the ball away in the tackle to Lucas. Junior Wallabies playing some rugby. All of a sudden, they've had to defend for large periods of this game, and Nasser drives over the advantage line with the help of Lonigan. McDonald puts it high. Nwanganita Wasi is good in the air, and he wins that one for the Junior Wallabies. They make 10 or so metres up the field. Harrison, fly half. McDonald, the pressure was on him, and the turnover for Italy. Fusco gets the offload away to Drudi, and now Nocera. Italy with a big line out to the left. The kick, though, from Garbisi into the 22, finds touch. Good period of play there, passage of play from both sides, both in attack and defense, Leo.
Okay.
It was a good kick from Italy. Let's see if they can put some pressure on Australia and see if they can get some points from that.
Said Coffee on the field for Andrea Chianucci. Harris, the try scorer, wins the line out. Lonigan looking to set up the maul, but Italy do a good job at shutting that down. McDonald once again goes high. Again looking for his winger. This time in Riley. And offside. Penalty to Italy. So a huge opportunity here for the Azzurrini. Garbisi puts it into touch.
I think that they are going to drive. They have an opportunity here.
As we've said throughout the match, Junior Wallabies very comfortable at this end of the field, though, so Italy needs something. They set the maul up. Coffee has his hands on the ball.
Number 3 by the side. Number 3.
Coffee's still going, and they had a penalty advantage. Josh Nasser was offside.
Number 3.
Fusco probing.
Here we play.
Garbisi puts it back into touch. So they made some decent meters there at maul time.
Captain.
Forced the penalty.
Captain. Last line was perfect. Repeat it, okay?
Ali DeLuca coaching the sides through the set piece today. Again, they win it at the front, Italy. Coffee steps, looking for support. Turned over by the Junior Wallabies. Is it there for Italy? It's still there for Italy. Finotto.
Offside.
Close to the line. And the Junior Wallabies are offside, so Italy with a big chance here.
It's a new advantage.
Fusco going in digging. Alessandro Fusco held up. Whistle goes. He goes quickly.
The mark is there.
Wasn't on the mark.
Captain.
Number 6 goals offside.
Yeah, good.
It was Harry Wilson.
3 penalties in a row. Okay. Last one was a clear offside from number 6. Okay. Early timing. Talk with your team. You can't have. Yeah, sure.
So the official warning comes.
Offside.
Yes, every time Italy is on the last 5 meters, they can't score. Sometimes because of mistakes and sometimes for penalties of Australia. That's what the ref doesn't want.
Yeah.
So I think they should score off a drive because it's a dominant part of the game for Italy.
Find the man in the line out and set up the drive once again. Italy. Coffee in possession. Antoine Coffee. Josh Nasser is over the ball, looking to tie it up. The maul was up.
What is here?
It's there for Italy. Fusco in digging.
No goal, leave it.
Running onto it is Mazza. Stoyan comes around the corner and met in the tackle by the two junior Wallabies back rowers. They're putting pressure on the breakdown, making Italy commit a lot of numbers. Fusco to Ruggeri, the captain. He puts it out the back now, Garbisi. Oh, it goes right between the legs of Antoine Coffey. Clean bowled. Out there on the wing. So, the junior Wallabies defence once again forcing the error.
Blue.
Another brilliant defense from Australia.
Blue.
They are very difficult to beat.
They win the line out. Put Wilson in the midfield. Driving over the top is Italy. But off their feet.
You warn us about this one.
Nah, but this is different.
I know it's different. Can you just warn them as well?
Fraser McWright very vocal with the referee today.
Yep.
There is an important work from the back row of the entire back row of Australia. They are all the time over the ball, and that's really important for the defense, for the game that they do, because they play and they win confidence from the defense.
He's spot on. The 6, 7 and 8 for the junior Wallabies has been outstanding. As Harrison spins out at the first tackle and does very well, the junior Wallabies fly half. It's untidy for McDonald. Wilson.
Back.
Rast in the chop tackle. Tupou.
Leave it, Blue.
Good for a run. McDonald barking orders to his team, puts it up high. It's charged down by Nocera, but he makes the error. It's sat up for him, Matteo Nocera. And now the error from the junior Wallabies, driven over the ball. A golden opportunity goes begging for the big fella.
It was a really surprise for everyone. And he wasted. It was so close.
Are you okay? We need to go.
Matteo Nocera tries against Scotland and Ireland in this year's Six Nations Under-20s Championships, but can't get over the stripe in the World Champs. Tell you what, that's to stick in your mind sometimes, doesn't it?
Yeah,
when that happens.
I think when you
It's
waste
we must play.
that opportunity, it's going to be difficult to don't think about it in the game.
Go back, please. Go back.
Of course, he's had a really strong game, Matteo Nocera, particularly at set-piece time today.
He's doing very well. I think all the forwards of Italy are presenting a great battle.
Coach! Bye! Number 1.
Once again,
Number 1.
junior Wallabies get the short arm penalty. Harrison kicked it, and there's cries of offside from the junior Wallabies. He tapped it and went, and now Tadia, Italy, in possession. Ali De Luca did not want a bar of the offside calls. But again, it is the Aussie skipper, Fraser McWright,
He was not doing anything.
over the ball. A real pest at the breakdown. Making plenty of tackles, but just that'd be his 3rd or 4th pilfer this afternoon.
Yeah, it's amazing his work on the ground. Every time a team made the tackle, he's over there and he goes for the ball.
Together with Harris and Wilson, have been outstanding at the breakdown.
Substitution.
Here's a look at The charge down.
3 and 12. And 12.
Oh.
It was
Oh,
a
he'll
good
have
opportunity
nightmares.
for Italy. Yeah?
He'll have nightmares about that.
Oh.
Substitution, stand up. Yeah. With you. Open the gap. Back. Go back.
So the replacement's coming for the Azzurrini. Filippo Alonghi in the front row, and Federico Mori comes onto the field in the back row. Federico Mori's uncle Fabrizio, the 400-metre world champion in the early 2000s. As Junior Wallabies swing into attack, Harry Wilson.
Advantage.
Coughed up though by Nasser now. Coffee.
No hands.
Italy in possession. Garbisi
You have a knock on from blue and knock on from goal. It's blue ball.
will come back for another
Knock
scrum.
on goal, knock on blue.
Italy won't mind this. A scrum in the midfield, a chance to get some one-on-one action out the back.
It's another chance for Italy. I think they should put some pressure first at the scrum. Let's see how the props that get in, if they can do the same as the first one.
Hey. Listen to me, okay?
Junior Wallabies and Italy,
Space.
very few
Cut!
missed tackles from the Aussie side compared to the Italians.
Bang!
Yeah, look at that difference. I think that's the key.
I think it was okay. I was going to wait, okay? When we had ability, then they said it's going to come. I didn't saw it. Good.
17-0. Half an hour to play. Italy with a chance to attack here. They need to get some points on the board.
Be patient. Okay. Crouch! Bang! Set!
Now the shove comes from Italy. Fusco told to use it. Moscati. Junior Wallabies looking to upset the breakdown once again. Slow ball. Coffee has to go into scrum half. It's there for Stoyan. Arbisi to the captain, Ruggeri. McBride again over the ball, looking to slow it down. It's quick though for the Italians as Moscati brought down outside the 22. Fusco to Alonghi.
Release!
Stoyan can't hold on to it. Here goes Mori. Replacement centre. Italy, at the moment, can't get over the advantage line. Fusco. Driven back in the tackle by the Junior Wallabies. This time he's held up. And the maul was called. It's a turnover. Junior Wallabies, again the defence doing the job.
And it's,
9.
as I said, it's a repetition of actions that we saw the entire morning. The Wallabies
Stay back on. Scrum goal ball.
gets another turnover from their strong defense. They are all the time on fit and prepared to defend. We didn't see any play of Italy that they got numbers, and that's because the defense of Australia is working very well.
So front row replacement for Italy. Franceschetto coming onto the field, and Chiton
Ready?
coming onto the field for Alessandro Fusco, who's played very well today for his Italian team.
Yeah, it's been a good work from the number 9 of Italy. Really skillful.
Set.
Good player.
Early push again from Italy. So the Junior Wallabies getting some luck at scrum time. Offloading the tackle was a beauty from Harris. And McWright makes it over the ad line. Lucas now looking to beat the first tackle. Brought down.
Back.
McDonald catches the Italy side offside. It's been ripped out of his arms though. Gets the penalty advantage. Junior Wallabies a chance to roll the dice now. Lalesio brought down behind the advantage line. We'll come back to the penalty. There was a player down, an Italian player down in the field of play, getting some attention.
Good. Offside.
What do Australia do here, Leo? Take the points, or are they going to try and... Looks like they're going to go for the line.
Yeah. They're going to see what happens with the ball. I think they're going to drive if the ball goes close, but it's not.
Wanganitawasi probably wanted that one again. Touch finder. Here's another look at Alessio, who's been a handful today when he's had his chances.
Blue, use the
Plenty
line.
of pressure on him.
Captain, use the line. Time back on.
They set them all up. Sacked by the Italian side.
You see it.
Lonergan has it in his hands. Told to use it. Tupou in at first receiver. Quick ball around the corner for Wilson. Michael Wood has had a strong game carrying today. Big second rower. McWright steaming onto it for the Junior Wallabies. They're 10 out. Harrison floats it over the top. Tupou shifts it along the line, and the Junior Wallabies are in again. Tristan Riley scores the try. And once again, on the back of some wonderful defence, the Junior Wallabies, this time scoring again out wide.
Another good movement from Australia. They create a moment with the ball carriers carrying hard the ball, and when they got numbers, they take it out. And a great finish from the number 14 of Australia.
Tristan Riley scoring the try for the Junior Wallabies. Featured heavily in the Oceania Championship earlier this year, which the Junior Wallabies took out for the first time. And this is a good start to their campaign. 22 points to nil. And Will Harrison has been perfect with the boot thus far. Can he keep the perfect? No. I put the mocker on him.
That's weird, yeah. That's very weird, because he has been kicking really well. He's very good at it.
It's a long ball over the top from Harrison to Tupou, who then slipped it away to Riley to score the try.
It's very good when Australia have numbers. They take it. They don't hesitate. And there is the difference between these two teams.
Italy get us restarted. Wanganitawasi. Oh, driven back in the tackle from Tadia. Lined him up after Wanganitawasi did some dancing. Fraser McWright really led from the front today. Gets up and goes again. Still going, Fraser McWright. Oh, what a run from the captain. Gives it away to Bell. And over the top. Harris, a little knock on though.
Enough.
This Junior Wallabies back row, they're just meter eaters.
Captain.
Here's another look at the try.
Great. Was a good finish.
It's a front row.
Look how they finish. they don't hesitate. When they are 2v1, it's done. Australia is very effective on that.
Yeah, they've been accurate today in attack when
Very
they've needed to be.
yeah.
There's a few players just getting some attention. That run from Fraser McWright before the captain, he's been outstanding today for the Aussies.
Yes, I agree. He's doing very well, not only defensively, even how he carried the ball, how hard he carried the ball is really impressive.
Yeah, that missed tackle stat really creeping up for the Italians now. And of course the turnovers as well.
Yes, when you are in a so close game, I think those details make the difference. And the misses tackle today are, I think, are the key difference between these two sides.
Of course, the Italian scrum has been outstanding today and really put the junior Wallabies under a lot of pressure, but they've been able to absorb that.
Crouch! Bind! Set!
This time, it's there for Italy. Chiton. Barking orders, they win the penalty.
That's enough. That's enough.
Abisi puts it into the corner. A good chance here for Italy.
Let's see if Italy can get some points from here. I think could be good for the match.
A couple of replacements for the Aussie side as well. Nick Frost under the field for the junior Wallabies.
You can play. You can play.
Golo,
They got numbers, more numbers from Australia.
Adia finds the mark. They set up the maul. And Chiton now cracking the whip on his forwards. Try and get some meters. Breaks off the back. Tadia.
Ball is here.
Chiton, slow ball for Italy though. Wallabies doing a good job slowing this ball down. Ruggieri, the captain. And Fraser McWright is all over it once again. And he wins the penalty. He's been
Brilliant.
a monolith at the breakdown today.
Must be really frustrating for Italy because every time they go to the floor, they lose the ball. It's been a great work from the entire team of Australia.
Touch finder from Nwangani Tawasi up towards halfway. You're right.
Look again, look again. Everyone compete for the ball.
The line.
And of course, McWright again.
Back.
It's been incredible today.
Harrison to Wilson on the angle. Switching the angle of attack. And Harrison sides right through. He's got one to beat. Finds Lonergan on the inside. And the junior Wallabies go 60 metres and Lonergan has his second try of the match.
Brilliant. Beautiful try from Australia.
It was Harrison who, they switched the point of the attack and scythed on the outside. Lonergan gets a double. It's a bonus point try for the Australian side.
Yes.
Australia 27.
It was a very good try. You can see how everyone creates the space for the number 10. He took the space, and after that, the support player made the try I think
10.
that was the difference. Yeah. You see how Isaac took the space, and after that, everything is easier for the rest.
Lonergan, Lachlan Lonergan. His brother Ryan was the captain of the Junior Wallabies last year in the tournament, and well, baby brother's getting a chance now and excelling as Tupou takes it off the kickoff. Now the Junior Wallabies attacking with a bit of confidence. Lovely little offload to Michael Wood, who's still going. Running over halfway. Now the tackle is made. And Italy off their feet. Lucas in at first receiver. Looks to beat the first tackle. Does. Isaac Lucas so evasive. McDonald. The ball's been knocked back, and then Lalesio towed it forward. Falls into the hands of Italy, but offside player. Coffey was in front of the man.
Yeah, shoulder and shoulder, I'm okay, copy. Now it's offside.
So the Junior Wallabies now starting to attack with a bit of confidence in this game.
Yeah, maybe because they are far away in the wrestle, they now want to play more. They know that they have a win and they want to enjoy now. And you can see when Australia is with confidence, it's very difficult for Italy to stop them.
So Paolo Garbisi comes from the field, and Giacomo Dare out there for Italy. Tui also on the field for the Junior Wallabies.
Good space, good space.
As well as Henry Robertson.
Coach! Bye! Both of you going inside. Both of you. Look, his head is okay.
A real positive for this Italian team has been their set piece this afternoon, but it's precious little reward when the scoreboard is 29 points to 0.
I think it's difficult for Italy because now Australia is getting more and more confidence, and they are going to play more.
9.
Big drive from Italy. Junior Wallabies looking to rake that one back, and now they do a good job in Lucas beating the first tackle. Still going. Isaac Lucas got the offload away to Lalesio. And another try to the Junior Wallabies. Isaac Lucas so evasive. And as he was falling to the ground, threw a lovely ball to Noah Lalesio. Another try to the Aussies.
Brilliant, brilliant. So evasive. He's showing why he debuted this year in the Super Rugby. He made the difference today. Great footworks, great step in and out, and pass the ball for a teammate to finish. Another 7 points for Australia.
36 points to 0. Here's another look at it. Lucas.
Great footwork. Unstoppable for Italy.
And Noah Lalesio, I've seen him in Australia for the National Rugby Championship, the Canberra Vikings, playing some great rugby. And an all-new front row for the Junior Wallabies. Cotton, Abra and Breen take the field for Bell, Lonergan and Nasser, who had a tough day at set piece time, but had well around the field. Looking for touch. Trula keeps it in the field of play, and a little chip over the top from Coffey. It's been knocked forward though by Donaldson.
Good. Captain. Option line out to Scrum. Scrum, good.
Junior Wallabies very confident now at scrum time. You can hear the chatter from both teams.
Be patient, okay?
We're watching how Italy get lost into the game. At the moment, they don't know what to do. I think they are frustrated because they tried really hard on the first half and they couldn't get some points. And after that, it was everything difficult.
Space. Thank you. Coach! Bye! Set!
Yep, plenty to work on for the Azzurini. Their second game. And down the short side, Chiton. Alonji has to go in, digging. Italy having to commit numbers to the breakdown. Kick over the top from Dare. It's there for Robertson though, the Junior Wallabies. Looking for quick ball. Look right. Oh, it's lovely from the Junior Wallabies. Out wide. Nwanganitawasi winding up.
Whoa.
Mark Nwanganitawasi can't get the support player though. Can't find his man. Covering tackle from Jacopo Trula.
An amazing counter-attack from Australia. They did it very well. Will Harris took the mark. And Nwanganitawasi mark. He couldn't finish
14.
what the team start. But it was a very good counter-attack from Australia.
What's 14? 14? 14? No. What's 14? Already out? Ah, L. No, in 5 meters. They were waiting for him.
So 10 to play in this one. The Aussies well in control. Plenty of replacements on the field for both teams.
Time on. Shoulder out. Perfect.
Scrum time once again. Italy this time with all the pressure on their shoulders.
Bang! Set! Keep it up.
Breaking off the back is Corfian. Crashes into Donaldson.
No, 7.
Around the corner, Stoyan. And they win the penalty.
This one, no. You need the floor.
So relieving penalty for Italy. Dare can't find touch. Nwanganitawasi is there. Shifts it across to Lucas. 2 passes and they're almost over the other side of the field. Tui takes it into contact.
Yes.
Robertson to Donaldson. Oh, it was a flat ball out to Wilson, but he couldn't hold on to it. So an error from the Junior Wallabies.
Nice, so you're leaning to the floor directly.
Wilson was through the hole, but the ball was just slightly behind him. Slightly overran it. Harry Wilson. So now the last 10 minutes, Leo, for Italy. Probably just about getting some confidence back.
Yeah, I would like to see a try of Italy. Sorry, I think they really try today. They couldn't score anything, so I would like to see something for them.
Ready now.
Yes.
Italy, can't hold on to it. Error from Chiton. And it'll be a scrum to the Junior Wallabies. I tell you what, we've seen some scrums packed today, haven't we?
Yeah, we saw a lot of scrums, and also we saw that the ref wasn't comfortable with the discipline of the teams. I think they have to improve that. They have to be better on the next games, both teams.
There you go. Look at that match, the missed tackle stat from Italy.
Good space. Thank you. Coach!
Just 9 missed tackles from Australia, 36 for Italy. There's your story.
Wait, 9, 53. Wait.
Robertson.
Use.
Get back. It's a loose pass. Tupou had to pick it up off his bootlaces, and Donaldson chipping ahead and makes the tackles. Nice take at the back there from Dare. Pressure coming over the top. Counter-rack from the Junior Wallabies, but off their feet. So Italy, they just can't quite get out of their half at the moment.
Yeah.
Giacomo Dare want to put this one into touch down the field. Right on halfway.
Captain. Captain. Who's the captain now? Let me know.
Yeah. Fraser McWright coming off the field. And here's another look at the try.
Yeah, we are watching the tries of Australia. They were very effective today.
Lazzarini into attack.
Back.
And Trula has to step. And Junior Wallabies holding their line nicely. Shifts it along Stoyan.
Good numbers.
Doesn't get it out there, Mbar. Michael Mbar hasn't had too many opportunities today.
No.
Yeah, that was cynical at the breakdown there from the Junior Wallabies. Carlo Tizzano.
Captain.
Silly action, I think.
The last 2 penalties are very silly. Players not playing on the field. Yeah. Okay, talk to your team if I can allow anymore.
Yeah, Samisi Tupou is the new skipper. And yeah, that was very cynical at the breakdown from Carlo Tizzano.
Unnecessary, and the ref said before. I think it was a silly penalty.
Here's another look at the try to Lonergan.
Thank you.
Earlier in the match. He's had a storming game, Lachlan Lonergan. And also Alessio's try. Junior Wallabies with 5 tries to 0.
No. Advantage. Yeah.
Penalty advantage. Harry Wilson coming around the side, swimming around the ruck, the maul rather. And the double blow on the whistle.
Captain.
It was a warning before.
16.
Let's have a listen.
Yeah. We have 2 penalties, number 6 by the side, swimming, okay? And then him from the floor, playing the ball, okay? Yeah.
Yellow card. It was a warning. The Aussies were under the pump from the referee, and Joe Cotton has to leave the field.
It was a repetition of silly penalties. I think the ref doesn't want that. And also, I think Italy deserve to finish their place.
Your man.
So Italy with a chance to finish this match on a high. Junior Wallabies' defence has been outstanding all day. Win it at the back. Coffee in possession. Below Tadia has it. And Tadia right through the middle. It opened up for him.
There is.
Nicolo Tadia scores for the Azzurrini.
There is. I think Italian deserve it because they try the entire morning and they couldn't get points from the effort. They tighten up, they drive, and after that they get the try.
Ali, all good with the try?
Yeah, opened up for Tadia. Half them all went one way, half them all went the other way, and Tadia was right there to stroll through untouched. Giacomo Dare, his first kick of the match, and it's a good one. So 36 points to 7. The Azzurrini getting something to cheer about.
I think Australians guys never saw the ball. Italy gets surprisingly in the middle of the drive with the ball in the hand.
Hit in the midfield from the junior Wallabies. Zano putting a shot on, and Dare. There's it downfield, Lucas. Plays on quickly, Donaldson. To Samisi Tupou. Floats it over the top, and that'll beat everyone into touch. So Italy will have a throw right on halfway. On the junior Wallabies side of halfway. Another chance to finish this match on a high. 5 tries to 1.
One of the first errors, handling errors from the backs of Australia.
Dare straight through, and he had Coffey in support, but he put it down. Antoine Coffey.
Ali, 2 minutes.
Good.
2 minutes to play. And looks like Lonergan's coming back onto the field because Joe Cotton is yellow carded, so have to make the front row replacement.
They waste another opportunity. They break the line. Was a good offload. And another handling error from the back row of Italy.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Henry Robertson to feed the scrum for the junior Wallabies in his first under-20s tournament. Big drive from the Azzurrini, though. They get the penalty advantage. It pops out for them. Another chance for Italy. On the toe from Dare, and it sits up for Trula. And the Azzurrini finish on a high here in Santa Fe. Jacopo Trula with the try.
It's a fair final for Italy because they try really hard the entire match, and at the end they get what they deserve. Great cross kick for the win and a good finish of Trula Lai. What a difficult pronunciation.
This is the ball.
20 seconds to go.
Jacopo Trula.
Don't move inside, thank you.
So it'll
10
be
seconds.
5 tries to 2. The junior Wallabies still with a bonus point to their names, but will probably...
Ali, time is yours.
Time is up on the clock. Giacomo Dare looking to add the extras for Italy. Will be happy with the way that they finish this match. Fabio Rosselli, the coach. Dare strikes it across the face. That's full time here in Santa Fe for the first match of the Under-20s World Championship. And it is The Junior Wallabies victorious. Australia 36, Italy 12.
Final del partido, damas y caballeros, con este resultado final.
Leo, a dominant defensive performance from the Junior Wallabies won this game for them today.
Yes, an amazing defense from Australia. I think they work really well on the floor. And they have been really effective when they had opportunities. They took it really well. And if you see the possession, it's almost 50-50 or 50-50, and the difference came from the turnovers.
Guys like McWright, Harris and Wilson for the Junior Wallabies, outstanding over the ball today.
Yes, every time anyone of Australia made the tackle, the three back rows of Australia were over the ball all the time, and I think they made the difference.
The finishing ability from the Junior Wallabies, whilst early on they struggled, it really came to show in the second half.
Yes, I think they start to win more confidence, and that makes them to take the advantage of the opportunities or take the opportunities on.
Strong finish though from the Azurini, who scored 2 tries in the last couple of minutes to save some face, put 12 points on the board. All right, let's get some reaction from the captains. Willie Losay is with the Aussie captain.
Fraser, congratulations on that victory. The try just before half-time really set you into the changing rooms with a lot of confidence.
Yeah, exactly. It was a scrappy first 15 and a lot of mauls, a lot of scrums, and it was a bit hard to get going. But I think we found our feet in the back half of that first half, and luckily we were able to put 7 points right in the shed. So yeah, it was good inning.
You look like you really enjoyed it, mate, especially the turnovers.
Yeah. It's always fun getting out there in the paddock and playing for Australia and with your best mates. And I was fortunate to get a few turnovers out there, but yeah, just looking forward to the next couple of weeks and hopefully playing some more good footy.
I suppose the only disappointment that you might have is the way that you let them get back in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, we've actually, the last 3 games we played, we've actually kept the team scoreless. So it would have been nice to keep Italy on 0, but it wasn't that way. And, credit to Italy, they played some good footy out there and they deserved the 14 points they got.
Thanks for the chat. Good luck.
All right, cheers. Thank you.
Fraser McWright there, who was a colossus over the ball today. Now, let's hear from the Italian captain with Willie Losay.
A tough win, a tough loss, but you must be happy with, in particular, your scrum.
No, I only want to say congratulations to Australian team. They are so good, but we must work more.
And what about the way that your team came back, though, to score 2 tries? That was really good.
Yeah, I think so.
And can you win some matches coming as you progress through? Will you win?
Yeah, I think we have to work more. We have to understand the level. So we have to work.
All right, good luck.
Thank you very much.
David Ruggeri there, the Italian captain. So it is the Junior Wallabies victorious here in the first match of Pool B of the Under-20 World Championship here in Santa Fe. Italy back to the drawing board for them, but can take some confidence out of the last couple of minutes of this match where they scored 2 tries to Dia and Trula. So an outstanding first match here in Santa Fe. Leo, what a great afternoon as we take a look at the Pool B table, and it is Australia getting the points today. They have defeated Italy 36 points to 12, and it's England and Ireland later on this afternoon. So make sure you stay tuned to the World Rugby Under-20s here in Santa Fe. Goodbye to everyone at home. Thank you very much to Leonardo Senatore for your company today.
Thank you, Andrew. We enjoyed a very good game. Great performance from Australia. And to be honest, I feel sad because Italy make a great effort, but rugby is like that.
And thank you to you at home. Australia 36, Italy 12.